Hello everyone, welcome back. Well, it seems like it's that time of year again. Halloween is back. People look forward to a lot of things on Halloween, whether it be trick-or-treating, dressing up as a ghost, or partying it up at a haunted house. However, we can't deny that one of the best things to do this time of year is to watch horror films or TV shows. There's really something fascinating about sitting on the couch all alone in complete darkness while anticipating something scary to happen on TV. If you remember last year, I made a video talking about what I believe to be the darkest episodes of the classic series of Thomas the Tank Engine. What really made these episodes interesting was that all of these episodes came from a children's TV series. This is an area where borderline horror is not expected. Granted, there are shows that are made for kids where horror is the main aspect, such as Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark? In most children's programs, horror is never the mainstream. So when it comes out of nowhere, it can leave a big mark. However, it isn't only the shows where unexpected horror can appear in. This can also bleed into the commercial breaks as well. There have been plenty of ads that have aired on kids' TV channels that featured rather large amounts of disturbing content that just come out of nowhere. Such as the one with the rising celebrity chef getting boiled alive due to a small workplace accident, or even something small such as the 1999 Burger King Pokemon Pokeball toy recall. No music, no pretty pictures, just a still image of a Pokeball toy with a woman reading out a serious warning. This type of unexpected horror is what can truly leave an impact on kids as well as even adults if not careful. And this brings me to exactly what I want to talk about today. A couple weeks ago, I was browsing through YouTube as normal when I came across one of those classic Iceberg videos that are everywhere now. For those who don't know, an iceberg in this case is a list of pieces of information about a certain topic. These facts are divided into layers, with the most well-known ones being on the top, and getting more obscure as you get closer to the bottom. There are icebergs about many different topics, ranging from kids shows to video games. The iceberg video that I came across was titled The Creepy Ads and PSAs Iceberg and contained over 125 entries. The video itself was made by YouTuber Sunflower. I'll leave a link to his video in the description below, as well as one to the iceberg itself if you want to go check it out for yourself. I watched the entire hour-long video and was very impressed with what there was to look at. However, there was one specific PSA on this iceberg that, despite being 20 years old, it left a huge impact on me. I honestly felt sick after watching it and even almost became an emotional wreck. Even more interesting about this one is that it isn't even one of the darkest entries on the list. It's only in the third layer on the iceberg. But there's just something about this one PSA that shocked me much more than any of the other entries. And that's what drove me to make this video today. This is the most disturbing public service announcement that I've ever seen. Before talking about the PSA itself, I'd like to give some background information on the company behind it. This is the RSPCA, also known as the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. It's a charity organization that was founded in 1824 and is both the oldest and largest animal welfare organization in the world. The charity currently operates in both England and Wales and was the first to introduce laws to protect animals. The main goal of them is to provide animals with cruelty-free homes and owners that will take good and responsible care of them. I'll leave a link to their website in the description below for more information on them. This is the company that produced the specific PSA that we'll be talking about today. Now, I want to start this off by saying that animal abuse is no joke. It's sick and disgusting and should be punished. There have been plenty of PSAs made to combat animal abuse in the past, but I think none of them have the true scare factor as this one. 20 years ago in 2001, the RSPCA released a PSA titled My Little Puppy. This PSA was made to bring attention to the issue of families that only purchase pets to play with as toys, but only see them as just that, toys. One of the most common cases of animal abuse is a family that neglects to actually take care of and raise a pet. This PSA captures that rather shockingly well, but in a very unexpected way. The PSA starts off presenting a puppy as a brand new children's toy and lists off all of the best parts of it, mostly stating that it gives hours of fun for the whole family. However, the ad then begins to list off the disadvantages of the puppy. This includes house training it, feeding it, and of course, giving it endless love and attention. All the while, we are shown the little puppy being neglected by its new family, and when he leaves an accident on the floor since they didn't walk him, or when they make a mess in the kitchen from trying to get something to eat since the owners obviously won't feed it, the little guy is just met with annoyed looks and the family just ignores it as if they don't even care about it anymore. Towards the end of the ad, we're shown the puppy sitting dark in the kitchen, all alone, with a food bowl and some newspapers. And then it happens.
Requires endless love and attention, and when all the fun's over, it's easily stored away.
We're greeted with the father stuffing the poor little guy into a bag and tossing it in the river to drown him, all followed by the RSPCA logo with the slogan, "Pets aren't toys," written over it. Remember when I was talking about unexpected horror earlier? Well, here it is. This one part of the PSA is where its true disturbing aspect shines, and it works. As I said before, this PSA isn't the darkest on the iceberg, but in my honest opinion, it felt like the darkest one to me. The final shot of the dad tossing the poor puppy into the canal just made me feel sick to my stomach. The thought of this happening to any animal that was simply purchased by a family is a disgusting one. But that's the thing. While I may say that this is the most disturbing PSA that I've seen, there's also one other word that I feel describes it perfectly. Brilliant. Now, when I say that this is brilliant, I'm mostly referring to the way this entire PSA is designed and how it was executed. The most brilliant aspect of it all is that it's designed to appear as a commercial for a children's toy, right down to the excited narrator and cheerful music. The title alone, My Little Puppy, if you couldn't tell before, is a play on the name of another children's toy franchise, obviously being My Little Pony. The disturbing aspect is only amplified when they keep those exact pieces going throughout the entire PSA. The happy narrator and music keep going even with the rather horrid imagery playing, all the way up through the dad drowning the puppy at the end and the warning logo from the RSPCA. This is that exact level of unexpected horror that I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm not sure what channels this PSA aired on exactly in the UK, but even with that being the case, there's no doubt in my mind that there were definitely children watching it and were caught off guard completely when it aired. Imagine having snuck downstairs to watch cartoons in the middle of the night and suddenly seeing this happen on TV. The complete 180-degree turn that this PSA makes after making you believe it's just another commercial for a kid's toy is just jaw-dropping. There's no jump scares, no gloomy atmosphere, or no sad narrator. Going back to the iceberg from before, like I said, there are many more darker entries on there, but this one PSA in particular leaves a much more different impact on you. It doesn't leave you scared like most of the others do. It more just leaves you sad and upset. You probably wish that you could have done something to protect that poor puppy, and it only makes it worse knowing that you can't. However, the feelings of sadness and anger are a good thing at the end of the day. This isn't a commercial. It's a public service announcement. These aren't ads for a product. They're made to raise awareness of certain serious situations, such as families who simply purchase pets, neglect all responsibilities that come with them, and then toss them out like they're nothing when they get bored with them. the sadness you get when watching these is a sign that the PSA has done its job correctly. This one catches you completely off guard and tricks your mind, only for you to realize the ugly truth at the very end. And that, in my opinion, is what makes this the most disturbing yet brilliant PSA of all time. So, what did you think? Have you seen this PSA before? Did you see it when it aired 20 years ago? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you liked this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned for future videos. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you all have a happy and slightly disturbing Halloween.